Well, first of all, can't we just say that's fucking weird as hell? That's not even what I made the video about. Holy shit. Yeah, welcome to the motherfucking Matrix, right? Dude, that's trippy. Alright, let's get off that. Alright, I figured I'd just make this video now before I fucking lose my mind about it. So me and a friend were on Google Maps one day, and we thought it'd be funny to look for Area 51. And now I got a train coming through that's going to piss me off. Okay, so we decided to look around Nevada looking for Area 51. Well, to my surprise, we ran across these instead. Now, let me tell you a little bit about these. These are called energy circles. And the reason why I know what they are is because they're my technology. They're something I've been working on internally. And what they are is circles basically made out of a particular pattern, and they can manifest, and they provide alternative energy. They provide grass. They do a lot of different things. And what they are is they sit on lines. You can see right here, they got ley line. They got energy lines right here. You can see them right here. Make sure you can. What the hell's going on here? I hope it's recording that. Let's make sure. Yep. Okay. I might have to hold it a little bit. Who's calling me? Nobody. Okay. So what they are is they are energy lines, and they are all interconnected by this line right here. Now, this is kind of how you'll notice that this is a satellite still cam image, and you'll notice that things are moving anyways. So theoretically, we're moving through time because things are moving. See how it's converging on each other? That's not how they sit. Okay, that's not how they normally sit. How they normally sit is right about. And they're all I've kind of fiddled with them all, but normally there's some separation there. Even that's still pretty close. A lot of them are I don't even know what the hell is going on up here. So what's going on is somehow my subconscious streamed this technology into Google Maps, and I'm not quite certain if my information is being stolen or what, but I do know that I made an intention that I wanted this technology for everybody because it would lead to the path of self-sustaining and to show that we are truly self-abundant and we can produce anything ourselves with the power of belief. So what this basically describes, regardless of anything, what this really tells you is that you have the power to imprint on your environment your subconscious behaviors, which is what I'm always talking about, and how you do influence your environment. You do put out a vibratory thought, and depending on if you do it correctly, that information, that vibration will be reverberated back to you after a set period of time. And that's kind of how the secret works. Laws of attraction, which laws of attraction will be something you'll kind of harness once the manifestation actually happens. And there's an actual process. I'm not going to go through it with you guys on how it does it because I really don't feel comfortable giving this information to just anybody. Because as you can see, look at this. That's not normal stuff, folks. That's manifesting through here, and it's happening in real time, beyond the constructive time. Okay, here's a good example of it. You'll notice that the lines, depending on which direction you're going, they will change. This one is all jacked up, right? Now you can incorporate with thought what particular color that you want to incorporate in with this. And sometimes you'll use the environment that you're in currently. I was just thinking orange. I have orange right here. You can actually incorporate these colors into the digital realm because everything is actually connected. Once you bypass the bullshit, the handcuffs, you'll become aware of this. Okay. Now, I'm not quite sure with some of the stuff that's happening. I'm not sure what it is. Because some of it's like evolving too. Like I understand it's my technology, but some of it, what's happening is a different experience. But I do understand how the triangles obviously work. The triangles act as usually I'll use them for telekinesis. I mean, where you see triangles, there's a change in direction. So that is how you can change geometry and change things and make them fluctuate, right? And depending on how you're moving, you can generate certain things as well. Okay? Guys, these aren't record players. These aren't plots of land. Hello? This is my technology. I've had enough people see it now where they see it moving. Something you got to kind of take a clip of prior to me moving, and then remembering when we get back to it. But you can see it in real time. See if I can get it to give you an easy shot at a real-time movement. And right now I'll think of stars or maybe something simple that I can try to get to manifest through. Usually you got to incorporate more of the circles. Right here you can see a tear. You can see how it's meshing together. Right? There's a meshing. And you see the adjustment in the lines. And then another meshing. And then next thing you know, we have this whole damn thing filled out, right? Not quite familiar with what these ones are up here. It's just incorporating different colors though. So almost think of it like what do you call that? Like those Velcro pants or whatever they are, where they run on those lines. Same concept. That's how the universe works most efficiently and at its best. Right here, I'll incorporate red when I want to try to get some movement. Green is for movement. Red is for vitality, potentially life. It just depends whatever you're kind of trying to conjure up, right? You can see the waving in the patterns, right? You can see it start to change. And then you get out here into basically outer space, like not quite sure what's going on here, right? This is the beginning of a manifestation where before you set your intent. So I'll set an intent of whiteness, white smoke. How about that? Okay, see? White clouds, white spirit looking clouds. White. And then you'll notice here on the lines, you start to notice this white vapor that travels along the line. Now, based off my technology, what that is the chi, your universal life force, traveling through this. And these tech are supposed to go to pyramids, in a sense. See? And I don't even understand it. They just keep, the more I do it, the more they just keep flopping out. The more we keep rocking. But I assure you, you look it up. Google ain't talking about this. This isn't Google stuff. This is mine. Okay, how about a deeper purple? You start to see the purple coming a little bit deeper. You'll see the circle start to fill up right here. Keep an eye. Purple there. Purple. Boom. And you slingshot back. See how that changed? You just gotta follow the triangle itself. And that's how you make new ones. It's really a sufficient system, really. Like, I'm not even sure what's going on out here, because I don't know who's building this stuff or where they're getting their information. Something very peculiar going on. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that looks normal, does it? That would be the void, the collective, where we all started from. When you see the white, that's me interacting with it, incorporating my light into it to manifest certain things. And you'll notice as I talk about the white, you'll start to see them forming up more. Whatever I'm talking about, you'll start to see that form up more white. It's very based off intention. That's what's really interesting about this technology. Like I said, I was kind of worried about sharing it, but I mean, this is what it is. You can't really get around what the hell you're looking at, to be honest. I mean, I'll try to go balls to the wall here and manifest something silly as hell, like a spirit of some sort, or something that looks like a ghoul. I don't know. We'll see what we can get conjured up here. So look, it's already changed on us. What's this? I'm not sure what they're using for the middle. It's not what I would use. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, and I'm not sure what the hell this is either. All I know is that there's some interesting things going on. I literally was just looking at this on the Warsaw Community High School's church front. It's a lawn. It's a big X. I was literally just looking at it. So clearly that imprinted. And kind of a little sneak peek on how this stuff works and how I figured it out is energy lines. Everything flows on an energy line. So you can kind of zoom out. You can start to see these lines, right? You follow the lines, they'll take you somewhere. Green pastures. You got to stay in an energy line to be able to promote an intention with it, though, to be able to have the energy to do so. Right here, I like to call these my, I don't know, my little minions. I don't know. Not quite sure what's going on sometimes with it. But you'll notice how things will form and change. And if you're not noticing it, then you're not doing it correctly, and I'm not showing it to you anyways. It means you're not ready. So take a gander at that. That seems pretty normal, right? That seems like technology we're all aware of. I'm certainly aware of it. Let's see, what can we get conjured up? Blue? How's some blue? Here's some blue. Buy some blue. Blue. I'll find it. I'll get it brought up. Power of thought is strong. You know there's some blue in here that wants to come out. Where'd it be? There it is. See the line starting to form? It's starting to self-create as we are literally sitting here. Probably there's some blue in that bad boy though. As you see, I don't really have much blue around me, so it's hard to incorporate it in unless you see it on the mat. But as you can see, you'll notice these black lines, they just start to form on their own. Now, you can call it what you want, but that's your mama right there. That's your babysitter. That's the big dog. That's what allows you to fucking manifest. So, quite interesting. Like I said, I'm not sure how the hell it happened or how the hell I embedded it. I don't know if I'm giving away my technology. It kind of trips me out. So usually I'll wipe everything. I'll do my best to try to wipe everything away when I'm done, even though I have made an intention that, I want everybody to benefit from this. I just want to be a part of it nonetheless. Fortunately, I ran into anything too spooky. Now I ran a lot of the lines into each other, but as you can see, it's not the ideal, but when you're holding the camera, it makes it a little difficult. You gotta know how to do the program, obviously. And this is how you effectively move it throughout. Sounds like there's a helicopter over my building. Hopefully it's the government coming to fucking just tuck me in. If anything, they should be thankful. And they definitely need my help in regards to whatever the hell they're trying to work out right here. Whatever they're letting spirit do right there, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it works. It's how telekinesis works, right? You don't even necessarily have to move, but you're kind of going against the flow of the universe if you just try to force some movement, which you can. But it's not ideal. Let me find a spot where we can get it to just adjust. There you go. Very slow movement. You can barely see the shadow. And, by the looks of it, well, who the hell are these folks? See, they just come out of nowhere, dude. Start putting shit up, and then it just starts growing on its own. Boom, just like that. Look at it. Damn thing just starts doing its thing. Freeze. This is a still, a still image from a satellite that is not current, but we happen to see shit just forming on its own, don't we? So what that tells you, if you can grasp your mind around, like I already said, is we're traveling through time, such as a wormhole, or at least I am. And the reason I know this is because of shit like this. Because of the entities you will encounter when you go through this process. Oh, let's see. No. Okay. Might have to move to a different location where there's more energy to be conjured up. So it opens up, opens up, opens up. And you can literally see something right there. I mean, what it is, I don't fucking know. Probably us. Not sure what I was going to use those for. I actually made those earlier. I think they're just extras. I might just move them off somewhere. Try that direction. There we go. That's how you create some energy. See how it turns it right there? Depending on what you're doing, how you're presenting, how you're doing it, what you're thinking is what will manifest. Let's move to a new location. This is all in the U.S., folks. Yes. Okay. Not sure what we're seeing. Rips and something. We're seeing a 2D image of the subatomic is my guess. I don't know what else to really think about it. See. There's something deeply philosophical and groundbreaking going on here that nobody is talking about. Absolutely nobody is talking about this, and I'm experiencing it. So, where that goes, I'm not quite sure, but I will follow up. I don't know if I should follow up with Google, or I honestly don't know what to do when it comes to this. I mean, this is my baby, really. I mean, it just shows you anything's possible, right? I wish I could just pull a tricycle out of it. See, start thinking about something and you get a little flutter. I wish I could just pull a little tricycle out of there or something. I know you can build homes. I've seen homes manifest. There's one. See if we can find another one. Holy cow. Now up here, I'm not sure what the hell we got going on here either. Same type of line setup, but looks like a ripple in the fabric. Not technically sure what the hell's going on there. not, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the hell that is. I do know that it just popped up. So clearly, the spirit has a mission for it at some point. Dark green. How it works is you stay to the darker parts of your green if you want to incorporate more green into a lighter part of your area. You can bring it out here. But it definitely, if you don't do it right when you're messing with this thing, look, it'll jack up all your lines. So clearly the system isn't. What the hell is that? The system ain't 100% yet, right? But this is a hell of a lot better than, what the hell is this? This is a hell of a lot better than what the hell's going on. See, they're just running off with my idea. Damn farms. It sure looks like a farm. All over the place, right? I mean, when I look at that, I see a farm. That is what I see. I see a farm. Not, well, I mean, it can be a farm, but this ain't your typical farm. This farm does a lot more than just farm food. Clearly, it manifests itself and does its own work, too. And some of the stuff is just, it's very strange. Pink, pink, pinky, pink, pink, pink. Let's get some light colors up in here. Lighten it up. There we go. Maybe some triangles. There we go. Some cool swirls. So you'll start to see other things start to come to. I don't know, it's something, obviously this is something that needs to be talked about. And I know quite a bit about it, and it seems to be my fucking information, so to a freaking T. Yeah, I really just don't know what else to say besides I'm just hella speechless, and it seems like the universe is just out doing shit behind our backs, you know, if we ain't out there doing it. So, and it doesn't stop there. I mean, I've seen other shit pop up too. So it's not just my technology that I'm seeing manifest. Granted, that's the bread and butter I see, but this right here kind of blows my mind. Let's see if we can get popping right here. Let's see. Giant squid. I don't think I can even visualize that. Probably don't want a giant squid, do we? Oh no. See, what is this? What do we got going on here, folks? I don't know. I was hoping for a spaceship, but you know what? What is this? Is that a spaceship? See a triangle. Manifest me a spaceship. That's really what I'm going for. The ideal behind this principle is you can manifest anything with the right light sources, and right colors, which are light sources. So, I don't know. In due time, this is going to be something amazing, but I just don't know how it got ripped out my head and put right up in here. Quite the intriguing aspect. Looks like a little creature right there or something. Okay. Well, I think y'all have seen enough to the point to where you know something's a little odd here, right? And something's a little odd about, you'll notice these puddles too, all around. Usually they're outlined in purple or they'll be outlined in black. I assume that's just the universe. Because she'll build off of that. She'll start to, if you start to help out, you'll notice grass start to incorporate around you. And then what the, I don't know, that could be a person. I'm not even sure what the hell that is. Pay attention, you'll start to see it. See? And you see a system building, right? See the system literally building in real time. It's black, these black things, just these wires, they just start showing up. And this white stuff, it just starts showing up. It's quite cool and magical, to be honest. And I understand the process of promoting that growth. It's going to be a part of the school that one day will be open. Clearly, there is some great wisdom to be gained with it. And, you know, really, I could go all night showing you guys this shit because it just blows my fucking mind. But, yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. I mean, I think you pretty much got an understanding of what the hell's going on, right? A small glimpse, anyways. If you have any questions, if you have any theories on what the hell happened here, please don't hesitate to let me know. I'm fucking curious how this happened. And I'm sure I just let it loose. I just didn't know I could do that. But, you know, it is going to be for the betterment. I don't think most people realize how much we need something like this. And I've worked really hard on it. So, with that said, y'all have a blessed evening.